Hi there, my name is Matt Cole, co-producer of the Sexperts podcast, along with my great friend Brian Garrity. Before we begin, I just want to give huge thanks to our guest on this episode, Ted Cornista. He is a wonderfully funny and talented improviser from the Push Comedy Theater in Norfolk, Virginia, and he was actually a student of mine. If you'd like to learn stand-up, sketch, or improv comedy, go to pushcomedytheater.com and sign up for a class. Speaking of which, mark your calendars, July 14th at 10 p.m. at the Push. You want to check out the Stand-Up 101 grad show featuring none other than my best friend in the whole wide world, Brian Garrity. You may know him as Delilah Hey There. Another show you can check out this Friday, July 6th at 10 p.m. For only $5, you can see two made-up one-act plays. My group, Monocle, is taking the stage. Get tickets at pushcomedytheater.com. Last but not least, Hand to God, a play which is described as Sesame Street meets The Exorcist. It's playing at the Generic Theater in Norfolk, Virginia, every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and matinee at Sunday. Get your tickets. It's running until July 15th. Without further ado, everything you're about to hear is made up on the spot, so please enjoy this next sex episode of... The Sexperts.
Turn on your computer, dial up the web, download some information into your head. It's Dr. John and Delilah, they're having a great time. That had to do with Simply True, we're the Sexperts.
And we're recording and intro music, and hi there, welcome to the Sexperts. I am your host, Dr. John T. Alanese, CPM.
And I'm Delilah Hey There, proprietor of the new Talking Heads amusement park.
That's right. And we're coming to you live right now at a core body workout center. It's called...
Just the core.
Just the core. And currently my abs are very sore, which is appropriate. It rhymes.
Yeah, and my arms and legs and head are fat and out of shape.
Yeah, but you still get the ladies, even though you're technically...
Disgusting.
Well, you're divorced, right?
Well, I am divorced.
Yeah, you are divorced.
And, once word gets out that you're a sexpert, I mean, it's not a bad thing to put on your dating profile.
Yes, but speaking of sexperts, we are the Sexperts. And we like to talk about sex because we're experts in the area.
We should come up with a cheer. We are the Sexperts, the mighty, mighty Sexperts.
Let's not do that. I mean, maybe something different, but we are the Sexperts, something like that.
Sure.
Okay. And we're coming to you live every week to talk about a different topic of the week. This one was sent in actually by one of our really biggest fans in the whole wide world. Her name is Sandy Carden. I'm not even sure if she wants me to say her name on air. Maybe we can edit it out.
I don't know.
Anyways, she just had a baby, and I'm a certified professional midwife.
Midwife.
So knowing the timetables and how birth works, 9 months earlier was Valentine's Day, correct? So that means there's a lot of babies coming out right now, and she actually just had a baby. And she's very concerned about the topic of the day, which is postpartum porking. Postpartum porking, okay? Which means what happens after you have that baby, you want to get back to lovemaking. And everything down there is kind of flapping in the wind.
Baby's looking at you like, what are you doing?
What the hell are you doing? That doesn't go there. A pee comes out of there.
Is this where I came from?
And we'll talk about how to navigate postpartum porking in just a little bit. But I want to get to our guest because he's sitting right here patiently. Hi there. Welcome.
Hi.
Hey, what's up? Oh,
This is Blue. This is awesome. Hey.
Why don't you introduce yourself to our audience there?
I'm a gynecologist.
Yeah?
And, I'm a really big fan of your show.
Well, thank you.
I want to help you guys out on this cool ass topic. You guys, this is nice. Your mic's red. That's awesome.
Are you? Tell us your name, sir.
My name is Joe.
Did you just go by Joe?
Joe. For
all your
legal
clients?
reasons, you should just call me Joe.
Joe the Gynecologist. Do you have your own show?
No. Wait. Joe, the gynecologist with legal issues.
Yes, for right now.
What kind of legal issues are you into, sir?
You
You can't even go into it?
If you really want to know.
Yeah,
so.
we'll encrypt this version.
So only a certain. What does that mean with your red microphone?
It means only with red earphones can you hear my voice. Only with blue earphones can you hear yours.
That's neat. That's neat.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. I'm glad you're a fan of our show. We're actually a fan of gynecology, but I want to talk to you about what are you wearing? Because it's kind of ridiculous.
Do you read Superman?
I do.
He is like one of my favorite all-time superheroes.
So that's why you're wearing a cape?
It is. And no, the cape, that's just my bib just upside down. But my underwear's on the outside because of Superman, and because it keeps him grounded to Earth. Because really, I'm not from this world here.
No, where are you from?
I am from the heavens, just like you. We're all part of it. We're all connected, and it's wonderful. If you wore your underwear on the outside, you would know the beauty of being one with the universe. This man with the red microphone looks very upset.
His name is Delilah. A lot of people can't remember that name because it's
Delilah. I imagine your voice to be a lot sweeter.
There's nothing sweet about this guy.
Yeah,
You look
big fan of the show. Big fan of the show.
You look like you've been through something.
Yeah, Delilah, what have you been through recently?
Well, you don't just build a theme park overnight.
Yeah.
I've been working my ass off.
That's insane.
It's crazy. I like Joe.
Breaking ground,
Yeah.
What kind of
moving earth, signing papers, hiring people.
slapping bitches?
Do you slap bitches? I think Joe nailed it. No.
No, this is a Talking Heads theme park.
What is that?
Well, all the rides have different Talking Head themes.
Like Superman?
And the name of the theme park is This Must Be the Place.
Wow. Now, what is Talking Heads, though? Nobody knows what that is.
That's true. It's been an uphill battle. People are like, what does that mean? And we're like, it's a band.
Okay, so I was still in the dark. It's a band.
Oh, I thought it was a theme park. I was like, where are you going? Where is this
This is
building?
a classic example of what our focus groups have been like.
So it's a band that
false
has a
advertising,
theme park
man.
theme?
Yeah, it's like Busch Gardens is themed around beer.
Right.
We're themed around the rock music of Talking Heads. But there's rides, there's shows, there's games, all with a Talking Heads theme.
Like Chuck E. Cheese?
Oh, do you have like an animatronic version of the band?
We do. In the works. It's not built yet.
Wow.
But yeah, we're working on, we're going to have the lead singer, animatronic, doing the entire dance from Water Underground.
Water Underground. Water Underground. Man, I wish I knew the Talking Heads better, because I could probably correct you right now and tell you that is not the name of that song, Delilah.
Yeah, that's true.
They're about a fist fight.
What makes this even a harder endeavor is I don't know anything about the Talking Heads either.
Well, what made you start that then?
A job's a job. They were hiring.
Wait, this is not your project?
It is. I'm running it,
Yeah.
but I'm not financing it.
Who's financing it? Who's financing this bullshit?
The family that owns the Dollar Tree.
There's a family that owns this shit.
Joe, I'm sick of talking with Delilah here. Let's talk here. What are you working on? What are some of your projects?
I'm working trying to get on this Talking Head.
Are you hiring, Delilah?
Yeah, but we have a pretty thorough screening process.
You don't need a gynecologist.
No.
Well, let's screen them. Go ahead, screen them.
What's the name of the song by the Talking Heads where they say Water Underground?
That's a very hard question.
Yeah, he passes.
Yeah.
I'm his lawyer, by the way. I'm playing his lawyer. Don't answer that question, sir. Okay, next question.
That's
Next
why
screen
you're
question.
here.
What physical threat were the Talking Heads born under?
Red. Is that an answer I can give?
That is an answer that you can't give. I'll allow it.
It was a red threat, which is more dangerous than a yellow or orange threat, but not as critical as a purple threat.
Joe, I think you're doing very well. Come
Is
on.
your last name Hedberg?
Ask more screening
Too
questions.
many questions. Man.
Why are all these questions about the talking heads and not like his background? Like
You don't need to know.
like where he worked before.
Okay.
What his biggest strengths are.
Okay, fine. Do you have any like legal issues that we should know about?
We already said we're not answering that.
Hey.
Next question.
Hey, man.
Joe, you don't have to answer that.
Thank you, sir.
Strengths and weaknesses. Ask him strengths and weaknesses. Now I'm screening. I'm screening your screening.
Where do you picture yourself 5 years from now?
Now that's a good screening question.
I'm very hard not trying to say on your wife. He just ate a sausage.
Oh God.
Choked on it.
That's one of our famous sausages from the Talking Heads. This must be the place theme park.
Joe, that was a really good answer.
Thank you.
If I were screening you, I would say you were a green. And green means
Go. Right?
go, Joe, go.
Go, Joe, the gynecologist. Yeah.
Speaking of green meaning go.
Oh, yeah. When is the appropriate time to go for postpartum porking? Because sometimes...
And you work as a gynecologist?
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about Joe. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was looking at the floor. Wasn't really paying attention. Go ahead.
Huge fan of the show.
You're a good podcast guest. In your line of work as a gynecologist, did you learn anything about guys when you were in school?
That's a good question.
Women?
Is this screening?
Well, men have penises. And sometimes they don't need a gynecologist, but
Just sometimes.
But when they do, they call me Joe. And they're always the nicest customers for some reason. But I don't know what to do with them. But judge them like, oh, you should probably see someone else. Mary, the proctologist. You know Mary.
Yeah, I met her. I've met a few Mary proctologists.
CPP, certified professional
You know Mary.
proctologist.
She's a sweetheart.
Now, do you think that that's a common thought most doctors have? Is like when they don't know something, they're like, "Why the hell are you asking me? You should be going over here."
No, I try to fake it
like,
as long as possible.
They're like, there's an internet.
I try to fake it as long as possible so they keep giving me money. I'm like, hey, man, Joey knows best, baby. You need to come back next week. We got to let this fester in your body. Come back. And then when you come back, if you're not dead, I'm going to give you some Tylenol, send you to somebody else that maybe knows what they're doing with your penis.
That is kind of it's probably not proven to be untrue, but that's kind of an old school approach. Is like, let's let this fester a little bit. Let's not rush to this conclusion. Yeah, it looks bad now. It's probably going to be okay in a week, you know?
Sometimes.
That would be a fun game.
What?
Should we fix it or let it fester?
Fix it or fester. Fix it or fester.
Just let an infestation grow for a little bit. Like let the mold grow. See, just see if you can eat it next week.
We're talking to me. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the floor.
Oh, Brian. I mean, Delilah.
Let's talk about. So, where do you have your own practice, or where do you practice gynecology?
At the abandoned Farm Fresh. On
in Norfolk and on 21st Street.
There's a lot of
in a couple of them. There's a couple of them I work. There's one in particular in Virginia Beach.
Oh, okay.
Where the guard just is kind of slow and he can't really catch me. So I like to use that one and just kind of look over there and he can't. He's gone. He's so old.
So you have kind of like a mobile gynecology.
Yes. As a matter of fact, yes. You can. That's a good word for it. Mobile. I like that. Mobile Joe.
Mobile Joe.
Mobile Joe the gynecologist.
Mobile Joe's gyno.
Do you handle your own billing or does somebody else?
Oh, I only take gift cards.
Oh, good.
I take gift cards from Home Depot and GameStop.
So
I like to buy amiibos.
Isn't that crazy? You can get everything that you need: sustenance, food, anything, a roof, from Home Depot or GameStop. Those are the only two places
and
you
an
go.
abandoned farm fresh.
And the abandoned. Do they still have stuff like festering around in there, like bananas rotting? And
Just the old employees. They stay there.
Oh my
hang out.
God.
Some of them, we don't know where to go.
Isn't that sad? You know, the people who
nice
shut
of you
down
to-
these farm freshes, they don't know what impact it has on the community.
It's nice of you to deliver gynecological services to these people. Are there other people?
Oh, they need it.
Are there other like charities or anything reaching out to these people that are stuck at the farm freshes?
Yeah.
There's a dentist.
Oh wow!
He works off Old Circuit Cities. and there's a dermatologist
Great.
that
Yeah.
just works out of his mom's basement.
My mom needs a dermatologist. Oh, hey-oh.
Dermatology is treatment of the skin.
What about Mary, the proctologist?
Oh,
Is she-
Mary, the proctologist. You
Yeah.
need her number?
Yeah.
Yeah, she only takes cotton candy and lamb meat.
Where's she based out of? Is she in the Circuit City or where?
No, she's out of a tree house. And like you got to go down you got to go to like
What a medical park. This is.
elementary school, Point of View Elementary School, and walk 10 blocks left, facing the tree on the right side, and then you'll be in the forest, and then she's in there with her mama, Janet.
Just with her mom, Janet.
They run the practice.
Well, speaking of moms,
Janet works the front desk.
I do want to get to our topic of the day, which is postpartum porking. Postpartum porking. Sorry, it's a hard one. And sometimes down there,
Do you-
like I said, it's going to be trashed. It's going to be
I
just
like
completely
Porky
wrecked.
Pig. You guys like Porky Pig?
Oh, is he the Looney Tunes character?
Well, no, he is the mechanic we all go to. He works out of Sam's parking lot. They don't really know what's going on. There's so many cars going on in and out.
Wow, yeah, you guys have your own like Shantyville. Like, this is great.
It's
You
like
got-
an underground economy.
Our parents were
the black
hippies.
black market. Is that what they call
Is
it?
it? Yeah, black market.
Black market.
Probably like a brown market.
Brown, yeah, like a translucent market.
It's a tinged yellow, slight green market because we're not a threat. The green means no threat, so we're the green.
Unlike you, Delilah, red.
Red. You should see our masseuse,
Wait, why?
Olga. She'll help you out.
Well, listen, we've got a lot of land at This Must Be the Place, Talking Heads theme park.
Yeah.
We would gladly lease some parcels to some of your friends to run, like if they want to expand their business.
What? You do that for us?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a win-win.
Joe's really affected right now.
We've got a tree, and I got a big crew there that could build a tree house in a day.
Joe, you need a napkin. You look like you're about to cry. You're very affected by this.
That's so generous, but we'll be okay.
You're turning him down.
We like the way things are.
Okay.
We're doing okay.
all right. Well,
Sorry, Delilah.
Go to hell.
Well, hey man, you're welcome to join us.
Oh.
You can leave your air conditioned building and join our asbestos roof community.
Yeah, what do you think about that, Delilah?
You know, I've got to hold on to my self-esteem and say no, thank you.
Wow, I'll join you.
Thank you.
I'm a midwife. Sounds like you could use a midwife.
We need 2 more.
He's a
Wait.
midwife that works out of a combination KFC Taco Bell.
That place is delicious. You can get Mexican and chicken. Is it Mexican?
What's on the secret menu there? What do you like to get? What do you like to order the Mexican chicken place?
Mexican chicken place?
Yeah, Taco Bell. Do you like put the fried chicken inside a chalupa? What do you do?
I try to ask them to smash up the potato wedges for me. So it's like, I want mashed potatoes. Can you just smash up the wedges? And they're like, no.
They're like, we already have mashed potatoes. And you're like, they're not the same.
And I want a kid's meal without the kid. And the kid, I don't know, where's his daddy? I'm not his daddy.
How many kids have you gotten out of kids' meals so far?
Well, I got 3 I can't get rid of. You talking about the food? Oh, I've gotten 3 at McDonald's. I got 3 kids at McDonald's. right now. I left them off at the playpen.
Speaking of 3 kids.
Oh, yeah. We got to get to the topic of the day, which is postpartum porking. And postpartum porking is actually very... Oh, I'm looking at the clock here, though. We're all out of time, Joe. I know that you have to be somewhere else. You said you got another appointment.
Our listeners are going to be dying to know more information. Where do we send her?
Well, if you want to learn about... There's no more room on our website. Yeah, we're going to
have to get a bigger website.
Or...
There's a poster in the back of the Farm Fresh.
Can we?
Instructions.
Okay, so we're going to give you the address to one of the Farm Freshes where Joe works out of.
We're going to write it on the wall.
Joe the Gyno. And yeah, we'll just write it on the wall for everyone. Thank you so much, Joe. You have been a font of knowledge. You are so great. I wish you luck in your legal troubles.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Any last words of wisdom, advice, anything you want to plug?
Your mom.
Okay, well... My mom.
Just want to plug your mom.
Thank you, Joe. Joe's plugging moms left and right. That's it for the Sexperts.
Hey.
I'm your host, Dr. John C. Alanese, CPM.
And I'm Delilah Hayder, and I'm crying.
We'll see you sex time.
Bye.
Gotta to do it simply true. We're the Sexperts.
That's our show. If you like what you heard and you think it was worth $1, join the official Sexperts fan club at patreon.com/Sexperts podcast. A special thanks to the Push Comedy Theater and all of our supporters. Bye-bye.